Hello, my name is Alex, and I'm going to talk about how the purpose of schooling and teaching methods can be seen in a growth mindset perspective. There is a very important thing to consider. The purpose of schooling has changed very much since the pandemic. Returning to schools made us rethink a lot of the processes we were taking part of. One of the greatest changes in mindset is the fact that now we are focusing a lot more on the goals. We are focusing on creating maps that go back from the end goal to the methods. Schools have had diverse roles in the past. They were instruments for including political values, preparing students for vocations, or keeping countries competitive. But now, and even before the pandemic, schools are starting to focus on maximizing the human potential of each one of their students. We can analyze this shift in mindset by addressing it in 5 different domains. Number 1, content knowledge. We have realized that building academic achievement to at least a baseline is very important. After all, education has been built on many years of challenges, research, mistakes, trial and error, and technological advances. Number 2, skills. Critical thinking, creativity, and communication are skills that were barely taught in traditional schools. Now we have the chance of rethinking them as essential components of any adult's life. Number 3, habits of success. These kinds of habits are the ones that turn individuals into lifelong learners. They shouldn't just be add-ons. They need to become a core part of a human's life. Being able to self-regulate, having a growth mindset, and being physically healthy are going to influence students very, very much. Results will be much more satisfactory. Number 4, real-world experiences and social capital. The role of a school should be to be able to provide students with real-life work opportunities, not only academic achievement like in the past. Number 5, health and wellness. As it happens with habits of success, health and wellness have a huge impact on achievement. The pandemic has made us realize that we can't separate it from academic learning. Additionally, it's important to know that funding to recover schools after the pandemic is essential in order to implement these new mindsets. Now we're going to focus on teaching methods. In the past, mindsets were not aiming to growth, and they were producing distorted ideas of how successful human beings should be. Maybe growth in these mindsets was aiming to satisfy national interests. And even though that many of these interests are still in play, there is a mindset in the classroom where everybody can win. Development can be accelerated, but at the same time we can have more successful and satisfied adults. It all starts in the classroom where we are still forming an idea of what our future should be. Here are some growth mindsets strategies we can apply. We can normalize struggle. We have to let our students understand that making mistakes is part of the process and it shouldn't be demonized. We can also use engagement and challenges, and we need to let them understand that challenges are exciting ways of learning. Students should understand that easy tasks are boring because there is no growth or challenge in them. Let everyone understand that even though some things haven't been achieved, there is a north, and that embracing the word yet means it'll be a moment when achievement will be unavoidably reached. We just require patience and trust. We also need to let students understand that their brains are like muscles that can be trained and modified. We should also make them understand that mistakes should be portrayed as learning opportunities. Teachers can even do that by showing reactions to their own mistakes. Setting achievable goals to students has a measurable way of assessing their own progress. We can also let them develop cooperation so their achieved skills can be used in the real world in the future. Don't forget to always provide them with challenges and also avoiding praising intelligence. If students are smart, they won't want to try to take new challenges. If students are not smart, they will feel demotivated during comparison. At the end, they are all capable of very amazing things. And finally, don't oversimplify and try to let students know about their real capacities. Give them a sense of reality and not fake expectations. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to check my references.